results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game, this is exactly what they expected when the season started. They knew they had to go to the transfer portal, and the quarterback they got has lived up to every expectation. He has shown great leadership, composure, and poise in every moment. But not only that, he has really shown that he can get it done on the field. Late in this season, he's taking them to where they thought they could go, but he has got to get off to a quick start here today to keep that momentum going. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Canes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Coleman with him. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Look out! Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Canes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man, it's Brown. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Really nice looking pass there. I'll tell you, they ask you to do a lot at Virginia Tech when you're the quarterback. You're expected to make plays with your feet because of some of the greats that have come before you, but you've also got to be able to hurt defenses throwing it as well. The entire playbook is open and at your disposal, and this guy right now, he's showing you with his arm talent, he can carve up this defense.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on third down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Already a solid start to escapes the pressure to his right. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
Nice job by the QB. You can tell they want to push it down the field. They want to be aggressive on first down, which I love, which is really hard to stop from a defensive standpoint. But does a good job scrambling outside the pocket, picking up the first down, and then saving his life. Good job. Get out of bounds.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Got right as the ball did, jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Well, I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut and blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Hits inside, it's Overton. Swamped immediately.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that
On
one.
3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Out wide right, it's Reynolds. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks.
And that's just not the start they envisioned for this football game. First possession, you got a punt. Second possession now, fourth and short. I'm interested. Do they push the gas pedal and be aggressive because it has been a slow start and they haven't gotten things going? And do they try to force it here?
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Here's Mensah to throw. Gonna take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. The Canes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now to being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone. And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. And the Hokies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught on the RPO. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Drives inside. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. Looking for room. Running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Trucks through the defender.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
That's a really good job by this defense because second and short, a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, third and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
And the Canes will send out the punt unit.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Might as well run him again. Defense all over him. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Hokies decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Searching for space. He's brought down and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. They get him on the ground, and boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Breaks the tackle. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Mensa. Oh, pressure's coming. Right side, it's Vaughn. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. Nowhere to go on that one. He's gonna lose 5.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Moving out to the right. Fires downfield. Out wide right, it's Fletcher. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Second down to the air. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline, they've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now. They've got to find some answers.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll start this drive from the 42. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. He's looking to throw. Here comes the heat. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Man, you know, you always look back in games at single plays that turn the tide. And with this defense now trailing by 2 possessions, if they could have just caught the ball and gotten that pick, that potentially changes everything in this game. That was a missed opportunity.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Second down coming up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Throwing, Mensah. Buying time to his right. Going to try to get it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Snags it. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. Great job by the quarterback to beat the blitz by getting rid of the football, and as a bonus, they get the first down.
Yeah, that's a good example of a quarterback knowing where his answers are. He sees the blitz coming, he finds his running back running out of the backfield, and they're able to make that defense pay.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a
touchdown Hurricane! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Straight ahead, it's Hawkins. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, Week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with the Western Michigan Broncos taking on the Eastern Michigan Eagles. And it's Western Michigan sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. And that's 4 straight on the season for this team as they continue what is now a nice little streak.
The Hokies will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Snags it quickly on the left.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO feed. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's Mensah to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. He's going to run it. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Rush right in his face. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll mark this one at the 15-yard line. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. The pressure is really on to put together a drive here, already down 21-zip. Running inside, it's Overton. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. And the Hokies will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
On play action. Flips it out in the flat. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Powers inside. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. As we check in with Holly.
Guys, here on the Hurricane sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right side, it's Lofton. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Mensah. Looking to the big tight end. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And it's no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First play of this drive. Throws to the wideout. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out, they're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
Well, they're throwing this one to the running back out on the perimeter of the field. They didn't get it to him quick enough, though, so he literally had to tap dance there on the sidelines, make sure he was in bounds when he caught it, and just pick up a few yards.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Reynolds. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Hokies with the 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Turns up, it's Green. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the offense found no success with the backward going pass. How about a forward pass on 2nd and long? This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll move the tight end. Quick give. It's Overton. Dragged down.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
Out wide right, it's Green. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. They'll run the screen. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
They come to the line 3 yards away from the 1st down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. Looking to throw for it. The screen, he's got wheels. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Off play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on second down.
Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. He'll pull it down and run. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender.
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying. You get him in third and medium. They're going to pass the football. You play the pass well, but, man, does he have a good feel, and he just pulls it down, and it's almost like he knew exactly where he had to get. Smart scramble. Nice job getting the first down.
Right side, it's Overton. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Wants to go up top on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Overton. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Hokies want to move quickly. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it and still on his feet. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Pulls it, fired complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
From the gun, it's Brown. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Brown again. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Handoff again. Just smothered on the play.
And after taking a loss on that last run, a little bit of pressure right now for this offense on their own side of the field. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but this is a critical third down that they have to convert. They don't want to give the ball back and put the pressure on their own defense.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Canes will punt it away on fourth down. the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody.